Welcome back, everyone. Quick live toss reaction here. Probably going to be live for the next 15 minutes. India versus New Zealand World Test Championship final. Pretty exciting. Fortunately, the first day of play is being called off, but they'll most likely compensate that over the next 4 days, or they'll include the reserve day. Now, yeah, that's it. We're waiting for the toss to take place. It will be probably take place for the next 2 to 5 minutes here. I'm joined with Sri Krishna here. We're probably gonna react to the toss, go go through our game plan as to how we may go through it depending on whether we're batting or bowling. Of course, the playing 11 has been announced. Um, I think,
India opening
yeah, yeah.
with
Sri Krishna will
Rohit
probably
Sharma
just
and
say the
Shubman Gill.
combination.
India opening with Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, followed by number 3 Cheteshwar Pujara, then 4 Virat Kohli, 5th Vice Captain Ajinkya Rahane, 6th Rishabh Pant, 7th is Jadeja, 8th Ashwin, and our 3 singers Ishant Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah, and Mohammad Shami. Well, the New Zealand lineup has New Zealand been announced? The lineup it still hasn't, right?
I don't think so.
Well, the predicted lineup is Latham, Conway, uh, Williamson, Nichols, Taylor,
Yeah,
England.
I think it's a pretty straightforward lineup there.
Yeah,
I guess the only key thing is because of Matt Henry's performance in the last game. How will he be going about his work? Not too sure about that.
that's work. It was.
Okay, 1 second. I have to fix the thumbnail. It's quite bad. Okay, you want to go on mute for the toss for the entire toss, or no? We'll stay live.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they're showing the two flags. Is that where you are?
Uh, they're uh, they're just showing the run stadium. Right now they're
They're
showing all
showing.
the photos.
Now they're turning the camera towards the pitch.
Yeah, towards the players now.
Yeah. Wait, it said it's going live just now. It said 10 seconds.
Okay, toss happening.
Okay, we've been live for.
Williamson at the point. No, Kohli at the point. Williamson won the toss. हाँ बंदे
Sorry, I just logged out there.
You won the toss.
Kane Williamson's won the toss.
You won the toss. Just let us know what you're going to do. We're going to have a bowl first. That's not unusual for you. Bowl first on 14.
They've chosen the ball first here.
That you've won the toss in test matches. Is it all down to the conditions in front of you this morning? Yeah, I mean, I suppose those stats suggest that you have to win the toss first to make a decision, and I don't win a lot of them, but yeah, the conditions, obviously a bit of weather around, so hopefully we can make the most of it first up, get a little bit of seam movement, etc. And, saying that, I'm sure the wicket will be fairly consistent throughout this game, judging by the cool weather and things. So for us, it's focusing on cricket. The key decision you had to make was over the balance of your bowling attack. Which way have you gone?
Um,
We've got our frontline seamers and Colin Gronholm as our all-rounder, so no spinner in this game. Many people building up this game as a bit of a David and Goliath contest. Is that the way you see it?
Williamson won the toss.
In your side, you'll be looking forward to giving him a good send-off.
Yeah, too right. Obviously, a big player doesn't have a good send-off. Obviously, a great occasion for players like this game, and I'm sure he'll really enjoy it. And yeah, look, I know his focus is very much on the cricket, and we can worry about the other stuff later.
And a chance
finally to erase some painful memories in ICC finals for you? A lot of good memories. Obviously, it's great to be in this position. 2 years to try and qualify, and so many small parts right at the sticky end, I guess, of qualifying to get through. And for us, we're fortunate to be here, and we're really excited at the challenge, playing against one of the best teams in the world at a neutral venue.
Thanks for your time. Good luck. Good luck.
Cheers. Thank you. All the best, mate.
Virat, what would you have liked to have done had you won the toss? Because generally you're a bat first person.
Yeah, look, we would have probably bowled first as well, looking at the conditions. But as you rightly said, runs on the board has been our strength over the years, and that's something that we're going to look to back. Hence, the makeup of our side, we back pretty deep. So, look, in a big final, runs on the board, how many ever you get on the board, they are certainly a thing of a bit of an advantage for Stump.
Now, you named your team 2 days ago. Have the conditions in any way forced a rethink for you?
Not really, because
Okay, then the toss is done. Yeah, and yeah, I guess the news is New Zealand aren't playing with a spinner, which is interesting. I would say. But what do you think, Shri?
No spinner. Wait, yeah, actually, so they haven't played
I guess it's a little bit. Either they're trying to be too smart here by playing with no spinner here, because if for whatever reason the track does turn towards the later part of the game, well, they're screwed
Yeah.
because they have no one. While India are playing with 2 spinners and a seamer, and 3 seamers, of course, they're playing with just 4 out-and-out quicks and Conte Grandhome, which is interesting because I thought he may play because he does provide a batting option, and he did trouble Indian batsmen when we went there. So what do you think, Shrino? Spinner Conte Grandhome as I think 7th or 8th choice batsman? Here it is. Yeah, he's going to be batting.
I mean, they're not batting. They're
Number
batting
7.
like top 6 seems to be pretty stable. The 7 from 7, like they're not that deep in terms of batting, like the Kyle James and Tim Southee, but
No, they do have a
still.
fair depth. They have similar amount as we do. Neil Wagner can hit a few long balls. Kyle Jamieson and Conte Grandhome batting 7 and 8 respectively. So I guess if you look at the team,
I think they should have played a spinner. They should have played Ajaz Patel.
I know. I think me too. I think Ajaz Patel should have played. But
0 spinners is just not like, look at Virat Kohli. He's got out the off spin like so many times and leg spin. In the England series, Moeen Ali got him out twice.
True. But I guess that's different from turning tracks. And even the last time they did come here, Moeen Ali got him out quite a few times.
Yeah,
but I guess they looked at the pitch and made a call on. I have a feeling if the game started yesterday, they would have played a spinner because the pitch deteriorated a bit, and I mean it did change a little bit. I feel so, which is why they decided to just go with 5 quicks, and you know, that may not be such a bad decision
I mean, what about Mitchell
considering
Sandman?
this could be a match that could get over in 3 days. Yeah.
What about Mitchell Sandman? He isn't playing.
No, I don't. I don't think in terms of the spinning options, I don't think he's higher up in the pecking order as he used to be. I think he has like what 3 wickets in the whole WTC, which is horrendous. You can't have 3 wickets or like 5 or something very low. It's below 10 in 2 years, which is ridiculous. You can't be a
But if
spinner
you look at
against.
the New Zealand lineup, I mean, it seems extremely solid in both bowling and batting. I mean, batting, like Devon Conway has been such good form. I mean, in his first series against England, double hundred.
Yeah,
Williamson, Ross Taylor, Henry Nichols, they're all top. I mean,
we do
although
have
after
solid options.
Colin Random is not like consistent or dependable. I mean, he hasn't gotten a big score in like for a long time. In terms of bowling, I guess
Yeah.
it's really good. I mean, Jamieson, Wagner, Southey, and Bolt. I mean, they're mad.
I mean, okay. I guess we can compare the two teams man to man. Okay, so first in terms of opening, Rohit and Shubman, comparing them to Devon Convoy and Tom Latham. I think Rohit versus Latham, that's a very good question. Latham's done well pretty much everywhere he's gone.
And it's
I
also
guess
tested.
we should,
Rohit's away for, if you look at Rohit's away for, man. Yeah,
yeah,
so
and it's similar condition. I guess we have to look at 3 different factors. One is form coming into this game, and one is form, how they've done away in these type of conditions, really basically condition, and of course your technique and class and etc. So I think Latham edges Rohit Sharma on that one.
but Tom Latham hasn't played away at all like last whole year. They only played in New Zealand. This
That's
is
true.
like their
That's true.
first
But
season
I
without
feel
them.
I feel the conditions are quite similar to that of in New Zealand, and I feel that will just help him because even though the entire Indian team failed, Rohit Sharma was a part of the Indian team that didn't do too well in New Zealand. So I think Latham edges Rohit Sharma, especially I think he averages 40 plus away. Rohit Sharma is somewhere in the mid 20s.
30 something. And then
Yeah,
Devon Conway, Shubman Gill. I think
it's a
Conway.
very good convoy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, purely on the factor that he played well very recently and he has form coming into him. Not saying Shubman Gill doesn't have any form because he did do half decent in the IPL, but I mean, I think Convoy. So I think it's 2-0 to New Zealand on this one. In terms of Williamson and Pujara,
Tara and
I think
yeah,
Williamson has to take that
and
one.
then
He's obviously the yeah. I mean,
Kohli
3-0
Taylor.
New Zealand, not bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a question. Let's just move on. 3-1, I
Okay,
guess.
so Rahane
Dahani and
and
Nichols. Ooh, that's a
Nichols.
good question.
I mean, it's been a
Dahani,
long time since
he's
the last time.
it's been a
I
long
mean, in
time
any
since.
Nichols got runs. I mean, the last time he actually did something was against us in the second Test match when he
Yeah,
scored 65. After that, he
I
hasn't done
remember, I
anything.
remember, I
And
remember.
the time we went to New Zealand was like a long time back.
That's true. And I don't think he's done too much. And obviously, Rahane led the Indian team to win in
Australia.
Australia superbly. And he got 100 there as well. So I think Rahane edges that one. And the next one is also quite interesting, which is Pant versus
From
BJ Watling.
yeah,
Now I know many people will probably
I
say
mean, what is
Pant as well, but Pant his batting is pretty much better than Watling, I'd say. But I definitely feel Watling's a very good keeper and probably better than Pant. What do you feel?
I mean, Watling's definitely a better keeper. And considering it's his last test that he's going to play, he might have a bit more of fire and
Yeah,
would want to probably try like give
true.
more than his 100% to score runs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Pant has been exquisite throughout the whole series in Australia. So,
I
I guess
mean, by
I'm not
by the way,
excited for
yeah, yeah. I wish Watling all the very best for like his rest of his life. I mean, he's had a wonderful career. He's been, I think, definitely one of the best Kiwi wicket keepers of all time. He's been superb. I've watched him bat live a few times, and yeah, it's been. I mean, I haven't seen him too much of him, but when I have seen him, he's always looked solid. And in my opinion, one of the best batting wicket keepers in world cricket right now. I think Shri Krishna just logged off right there. No problem, he'll be right back. Are you back? Hello? Okay, it seems to have logged out, but no issues. Yeah, I mean, pretty interesting here. Shastri was just interviewed just before the toss, and that he said that the team dynamics could have changed had the game gone on and the game had been called off for another day, which is pretty interesting. I'm not too sure what he would have done. Shri, are you back?
yeah,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
Watling, and
Yeah.
I think we should look at the current. If you look at current form, I think Pant would be better because
I
Watling
think
hasn't
so
played in
too.
a long time.
Yeah. He has just only played one test and he wasn't too great there as well. So I
Yeah.
think Pant will edge it, and that's 3-2.
Now Jadeja and Nick Grant. I, I
Yeah, I
guess
mean,
that's
yeah, Jadeja. As good as the Grandhome is, I think his bowling may edge Jadeja's, especially on this pitch.
yeah. His bowling
But in
in
terms of
Test,
batting,
he's been really good, but batting he hasn't done anything in a long
yeah,
time.
I mean, I guess you have to remember that um, what the player provides to this test match specifically, because obviously a pacer is going to be better than a spinner with these two sides as how good or bad each spinner is, because everyone playing in both playing 11s are outstanding players, and these two are the two best test playing teams at the moment. So I guess that too. But I think Jadeja edges the Grand Home on that one. Then we have Kyle Jamieson, Ravichandran Ashwin. Ooh, that's tough. Very
Yeah,
tough.
that's really. I mean, Jameson has
I
been
mean,
good with the bat.
that's
Bowling
true.
also.
I think okay. Before
Under
before we
these
go to
conditions,
batting, before we go to bowling, I think we should go to batting. Yeah, you're saying something.
I mean, if you're talking about batting, then in the previous series, Ashwin did do well. Even in, I mean, did do. I mean, for a number 8, and for Ashwin was a bowling all rounder. I mean, for in Australia, he batted with Vihari throughout 2 sessions, and in England, he got a century. He's been good, but
That's
Jameson
true.
also has been good while batting.
I
They've
guess we
both
haven't
been.
seen enough. Yeah, we haven't seen enough of Jamison's match-winning ability with the bat, and not long enough. And he's only done it in New Zealand. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like telling Ashwin, you judging him based on his performances in Chennai. Say he's played the last 2 years only in Chennai because the conditions in New Zealand are very similar. So I guess it's unfair on
yeah,
Ashwin not to pick him as a batsman over Jameson, but Jameson's good too. Now bowling is interesting because personally, a fast bowler would edge a spinner no matter how good a spinner is. But Ashwin does have this ability to pick up wickets anywhere he goes. What do you feel?
I know, but if you look at current conditions, it's very hard for the ball to turn
It's
properly.
that's true, and I
So, I
don't think there'll
mean,
be too much internet for spinners. Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
I guess you look at it.
looking at current conditions, maybe Jameson with the ball is better than Ashwin with the ball.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess you to see who brings what type of impact to the match because picking up wickets is not the only thing you need from all bowlers. Just playing dynamics, adding pressure, bringing off pressure, things like that also matter a lot because you're not gonna just get Kohli or Williamson caught behind with a good delivery, not necessarily a brilliant delivery, by not putting any pressure. So I feel whoever picks up the wicket, yes, it's a good ball that gets them out, but a lot of that goes behind about other bowlers putting pressure as well and then getting into their mind a bit. And yeah, I feel this is Kyle Jameson edges Ashwin. Just wait for Sri Krishna to come back.
Yeah, I'm there.
So, yeah, okay, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think your camera is a little buffered for some reason.
Now,
I don't know. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So I feel next moving on, players are walking out, so we'll quickly end this and end the stream. We may do one more tomorrow, maybe a full session we could do, but we'll just end this here. Okay. So next, quickly moving on, Neil Wagner and Mohammad Shami. Again, very good question. I guess before we go on to bowling, batting's also there. I mean, Neil Wagner does edge Shami, but I don't think that will be considered because you picked them for their match-winning ability with the ball. So
I
Neil
mean,
Wagner
Wagner
or
is
Shami,
it with the ball.
he
I mean, in the
does.
England
I
series, he
feel,
wasn't that good. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, in the England series, he wasn't that good. But in all the previous matches, he's been so consistent and all like the bouncers throughout all his like the way he bowls is really fierce. I mean, though Mohammad Shami has stepped up on occasions that no one else has been, and he's taken these crucial wickets. I feel Wagner has done really well for New Zealand and picking up a lot of wickets consistently. I
true.
mean, I
I think I'll
guess
go
maybe
Wagner.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, quickly we'll just go on to Tim Southey and Trent Bolt versus Ishant Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah. I think Ishant and Bumrah edge Bolt and Southey. I just feel they're more impactful to the game.
Yeah, I mean, Bumrah does. I mean, if you look at Ishant and wait, Ishant and Southee, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Ishant Sharma, especially I mean, in English conditions, Ishant Sharma has been so good. Like all the previous times he's played, so I'd probably go with Ishant Sharma as well.
So I think the national anthems are going to start soon, so we'll probably end the stream here. So
Okay.
thank you. I mean, even though there's no one watching right now, thank you for watching. You'll probably watch it later on. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you made it to the end, you're amazing. And please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.